What's gamin' gamers? Welcome back to another attempt at beating the Bazaar, meaning getting 10 wins without spending a single piece of gold. We're going to keep running it back on Pig because up until something changes in the way of things, I think Pig is still the way to go. We've had a couple of rough runs, but we've seen the bones of potentially an absolutely goated run of getting us all the way through. This is an interesting start. And by interesting, I mean, I think that Atlattl's the best thing to grab here, but the problem with the Atlatl is that we really kind of need something that buffs it in order for us to actually have a chance with it. So it might honestly be better for us to take the Succulents and just start working on its heal early, because that means that's probably an item that we could take with us all the way through. Ganjo is kind of a nothing burger because we don't have anything with it. So I think I'm going to take Succulents here and see what happens. I would love to take the Atlatl, but I'm scared of taking the Atlatl because of just the simple fact that if we don't get something that gets that off of the ground by buffing its abilities, it's just meaningless to us. We've got a heal item, so we should pass the fight. We unfortunately don't get anything good, and by anything good I just mean the Kyver Droid, because the Kyver Droid's easy. Maybe we can beat the Viper with this, but we all know how the Viper fight went last time. I'm gonna try it because I think that this should carry us through, because we should be able to out heal the poison. But if we do get horribly rinsed, it may just be a restart angle, which is looking like, I mean, the poison's not going to do too much to us, and our Succulents are getting better and better. Our Succulents are now out healing both of the fangs. We've got more than enough health that this should be fine. And ironically enough, we actually want these longer fights that just last as long as possible so that we can get as many procs off of our Succulents as possible. Yeah, there we go. Toxic Fang would be huge. Bland, I would accept. Regular Fang is an item, I guess, that fits on our board, which is important in this day and age. We go through, we get a Strange Mushroom, we get 1 more XP because then we level, which means that we get another item. No, we get a skill off of that. Oh, actually, Finn's Big Bite might need to be the play here because I don't know. Well, the 5 regen is just so hard to pass up, you know. It's such a hard thing to kind of find an equivalent of. These are pretty awful. I guess we give Succulents 20 heal and hope for the best. What would go right at the moment? What we would look for would be something like a weights, because we're healing a lot already. We may just get through this by the skin of our teeth if they've got a really bad build. They don't have a really bad build. They've honestly rolled, one would argue, the best day 1 build from last year when this game first came out, because this is an insane start. All of her poison items have +2 poison, and she has catfish, jellyfish, pufferfish, and seaweed. This is actually a disgusting start for this Vanessa. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, but you know who I'm not happy for? Muggins over here, who now has to start off his video with a -1 prestige loss. But you know what? We've come back from that, and we've gotten our 2 wins out of 10 that we strive for on this series. Fire out. I will make this work. It'll happen. It'll take a long time, but it'll happen. Very cool art here. I like this. Battlefield, get a small weapon. I think we just get the small or medium item here. And it's pepper spray. I kind of would have preferred the experience, to be completely honest with you. We can go here to get income. Sure. We can gain 2 income for free, in case we run into something that cares about our income. Giant Mosquito is the only thing here that we can even remotely hope to beat. We could potentially get Proboscis. And then we've got Pepper Spray, which slows at least once. So there's the makings of a build here. I don't know, man. I'm trying my best with what's on offer for the entire point of this video and this video series, the serial on the web, if you will, is just to do the best with what we got. And honestly, we do not get much often. So, but look, we're nice and healthy. We're max health against this nerd, so there's no chance of us losing here. There was probably an argument that I probably could have fought the Boreal, but I just don't think that anything he offers is good enough. So I'm just not going to bother going for him. 4% crit chance across my board. Pretty bad. All things considered, pretty bad. All right, we want Mountain Pass to give us potentially another item. Just another fight in general. We don't win this, I don't think, because I think this guy just outscales us and does way too much damage too quickly. We do have the capacity of doing a little bit of damage. After the bowlers are gone, which is looking like they're going to be sticking around for a hot minute. Okay, everything he had got slowed for a second, which is awesome. Great job. Now, hopefully my healing and... Oh, the problem is that the laser pistol just survives for so long. He's on 600 health. We've got no shot. That's so sad. We crit! Whoa! That's like an extra 1 use of the succulents. That's crazy. There's a 4% chance to give us 1 extra use of the succulents. We are taking so long to win these fights, and by win I mean don't win the fight, that Pig is getting upset at us because we're taking so long, and he's using his idle animation noises. Strange Mushroom again for another experience, I guess. I guess we're going to be level 3 before we even get up to day 3, which is kind of crazy. Get a bronze tier item. A bushel. Whenever you shield charge this one. Bushel hasn't done too... I mean, realistically speaking, the bushel is kind of the thing that we got closest to winning with. But this is still a pretty abysmal board. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Most runs start off pretty slow. I will agree to that. I will agree that most runs usually take a hot minute to get going. But this run's pretty bad. Even just from a slow start point. I mean, as if we crit 3 more times, maybe we survive. But I really doubt it. We're doing 10 damage. We're realistically doing... This is doing like almost 1 DPS. This is doing exactly 1 DPS. So we're basically... We're doing 2 DPS. And we're healing like butt tons more than he is. But it just doesn't matter. Because he has so much more than we do. This is going to go off 3 times here. And we're going to die to the sandstorm, unfortunately. We did once more get a decent number of uses off of our succulents, so they're sitting at a nice healthy 74. But this run's looking pretty rough. Pretty rough. Like, even rough to the point of, wow, the NPCs are probably going to be a struggle for us. We need another good item. That's definitely an item that exists, that in the Bazaar that you can get, correct. I guess... We get chocolate bars here. I'm sorry if I'm going a little bit quick, but in all honesty, this run kind of plays itself, and not in a good way. It's kind of just playing, and I'm kind of just along for the ride. I think I kind of want to run it back on the Scout Trooper, but he made it pretty clear the first go around that it wasn't the best idea for us. We do significantly more damage now. But I still don't think we beat him. So I think we just take the Tempest Flame Dancer and we say thank you for whatever he gives us. Hopefully, again, it's the Fiery Cutlass, but even the Fiery Cutlass last time was kind of awful, all things considered. We need something if we're going to try and run this fiery cutlass, we probably need something that gives us some form of damage scaling, which is hard to come by for a fella like me, because I've just got to close my eyes and open my hand and hope that the Bazaar drops like some fat juicy ganjo in my hands and says, "Play, white boy, play." I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know where that came from. But we got the win. We got the crit on one of the pepper spray. We got the worst drop that we possibly could have gotten from that man. Actually, as a matter of fact, that drop was so bad, it broke the game for a second. No, that drop is so bad. Honestly, it's not the worst. The worst is that we can get off of him is probably the gold bars, because we could potentially get a burnt item in the future. This is straight up the worst outcome. Anytime, I'm usually happy to see Nufu. Like, trust me, he sells some pretty fire skills later in the game. Anytime this man turns up, it's like the Bazaar, it's like Reynad himself has come down from the heavens. Lord may rest his soul to spit in my face, because that means that I've just got to click whatever's on the right here and hope for the best. Do we upgrade an item here? It's bronze tier. I don't really want to upgrade any of this garbage, so I might just take a bronze skill. At the start of each fight, gain shield equal to 10% of your max health. And then this gets charged. Wow. Wow, it gets charged. Right-handed to give this plus 20 damage. Like, that's pretty decent, I think. Leftmost heal item gets plus 20. We're just healing enough at the moment. I don't think we need that. So I guess we almost double our slingshot's damage and we say thank you.
Wonderful.
It's real nice that with the Bazaar's performance issues recently, there is just like a nice healthy break for me to have a big swig of water before we continue. Economic seminar is probably okay. Guaranteeing a shield item might be better, I think, on this. Economic seminar, you get one economic item or skill. The problem being, I don't know what classifies as an economic item or skill. Like, I understand the premise of it being money related, but I don't know if I can get the items that are like, this does X equal to your gold, or this does X equal to double your income or something. Getting a shield item is better for us just for the bushel, but the bushel's not doing a crazy amount for us currently. I think there is a world where we try and upgrade the bushel up to diamond and then get the shielded aura on it, which we did last time, but then we immediately lost to a freeze build, I think. I can't remember. No, it was Caltrops. Caltrops killed us. I think we're just going to go here. I think this gives us our best shot at getting something that we want. Not that. That's definitely not it. That is infinitely bad. There are things that you can get from this economic seminar that are like, you know, you gain like double the income for the rest of the game. But like, I don't think that skill actually exists. But like, you know what? Getting a hatchet, bronze, really? Haydn Blade. I think he misclicked the second D. Either that or he's just like, this is Biden's reverse Bazaar account and he's Haydn. Huh? Biden, Haydn? Haydn, Biden? Am I right? That one's going to go crazy with the left-leaning crowd over in the States. I can feel it. I think we're okay here. I think the slingshot's going to run out of ammo. Unironically, I think that if we lose this fight, which doesn't look very likely that we are going to, but if we did lose this fight, it might have been because we sold that spare change and denied 2 max ammo to our slingshot. But it looks like we're fine. We're all good. No issues. We cleared that. See, the problem is that the only thing that we really clear are the builds that are doing somehow worse than us. Those are the only things that we clear. 500 damage. That's not too bad, honestly, over the course of the game. I wish I kind of told you how much time progressed as well, so you can kind of get a rough idea. This healed almost 1,000, which is great. On 100 healing. Perfect. I mean, it's shaping up. We still have a hatchet and a fang and a bronze pepper spray on our board. So, like, look, forgive me if I'm not singing the run's praises anytime soon, because it's not really doing anything to deserve praises. We can take a small non-weapon item. Why not? Hey, you are somehow more useless than the other economic item that we got, because we are just going to be losing fights left, right, and center. So I think with this, we have to aim to have it on our board for the NPC fights and then immediately take it off our board for the PvP fights, unless we know hand over fist that we're going to win, and that is so hard to come by. I'm going to go to the docks here. I think I need another weapon. I think I need more. Like a shield item, like, kind of makes sense because bushel, but I feel like we're just not doing anything. You are awful. God damn it. We're really rolling the dice on this one. They're all coming up snake eyes, my friends. Oh, we're all getting crit ones across the board. So we slow once in a game, right at the end of the fight. We might be able to take Flame Juggler here, because we heal quite a bit. It's just a matter of whether or not he kills us before our heals go off. I think he burns you for like 45 or something off the rip. You haste, slow, freeze, burn, or poison. The only thing that we've got on our board that does any of those is pepper spray, and that slows, but it only does it once. Look, let's give the Flame Juggler a try. I think we are okay. 35. Yeah, we should be okay here, because we're just gonna out heal all of his early burn. Yeah, we clear this guy easy. This could be something, but we need, again, it could be something, but we need to completely fix our entire board so that it is anything. And until that moment comes, it's nothing. Give me a lighter so it has 2% chance of doing anything. That would be awesome. Because then I'd at least burn. Then I'd burn. Dude, the lighter would go sick. The lighter would go so hard. My free magma core, please, sir. Baited the game into giving me the lighter. Let's go. Get out of here, Hatchet. You're useless. Yes. The power drill build is online. The run is saved. This silver lighter on day 4 is going to fix everything. When you win a fight against a player, you gain 3 gold. Unfortunately for you, my friend, we are not really in the business of needing more gold. I think it's Deadly Eye here. We could have 4 extra regen, which is not good. So I think it is 10% crit chance on our 4 weapons. This slingshot's going kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. I think it might be better to, at this point, move the damage off of this onto something else. Well, we got the gumballs, so the fated gumballs have chosen that we get regen this fight. Another economic seminar. Ooh boy, I hope it gives me a second crystal bonsai so I can upgrade this to gold. At the start of each hour, spend 2 gold and get a gumball? Are you serious? You've given me less than nothing. You've actually stolen from me because you've given me... I could have taken the sharpening stone or whatever was here up on the top right, but instead I've got to sell your ass because I can't run you. Now I've got to take crystal bonsai out so that we can keep our value. Maybe there's something to be done there with Demos HPW. How's it going? Maybe there's something to be done there for... leveling up the crystal bonsai, getting its higher value, and then getting one of Pig's items that care about all of the adjacent value. I think we're dead. I think if we're not dead, it's going to be a miracle. Does this thing crit? Crits 40% of the time and it one-shots us? So just don't crit? Well, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? One man can only... You can only call tails and it shows heads so many times. Eventually, we're going to call tails and the coin's at least going to, like, I don't know, hit on the side or something and just, like, stay there like we're watching Inception. Honestly, the first win was such a massive win for us. Not even the first one. That was, like, day 3, wasn't it, for our win? Yeah, we're on day 5 now. I think we need another weapon here. Because again, we're doing okay. We could get a tool, because a tool could haste, freeze, poison. So maybe a tool? What is this? This is more useless garbage. Deal 20 damage. When this gains haste, it gains plus 20 damage for the fight. Like, you might actually be better DPS than the Fang and the Hatchet. Potentially. Once the game catches up with the fact that I've made a decision, we'll have a look. No, you are 2 damage per second. Well, technically, yes, you are better than this. And this. You are actually technically better than those 2 items, but you also decrowed the shit out of our slingshot if we put you in. So, unfortunately, you're just going to sit there. Maybe there's a world in which we are able to routinely get haste. Do we go for another small tool? I think we do. Oh, we shield equal to our gold, bro. That's one of the items that inspired this entire goddamn run. If I don't spend gold, then I gain so much more gold. And then I can use my gold to shield. That's huge. Granted, it's like awful, but like 60 shield's pretty awful. But, like, you know, if we get up to like 150 gold, this is almost a decent item. If we upgrade this to gold, it shields equal to double our gold. And then if it's diamond, I think it does 3 times, which could be good. Could be good. Preening Duelist might just kill us. Infernal Envoy has killed us routinely in the past, but this guy's item would be really good. But I'm not willing to risk it, so I think I have to go Preening Duelist. I don't think we beat Mod Squad at all. Hand over heart, I don't think we beat Mod Squad.
Face a graduate of the Dueling Academy. Tremble!
Me, when I face a graduate of the Dueling Academy and he shoots me in the head several times with a gun. We should be fine. He should run out of ammo very quickly. Literally nothing... Old Hawk might honestly be the best thing for us because it's going to buff all of our weapons, which makes having pepper spray out on the board not feel as bad because it literally gets 5 times its damage. Maybe there's something here. I don't want anything else that you've got. I definitely didn't want that. When you use an ammo item, it deals 24 damage. You're an ammo item, so you get used 12 times. You're like half the speed of the power drill. Maybe this is cooking something. I legitimately have no idea. We definitely need, I mean, is there a world where we can do like a full ammo build? 2 income, so 4 income. I might be low income, but I'll never be. The rest is left to your imagination to finish. Get a silver tier item. Might be better to fix up whatever the hell we've got going on here. We need something that gives us haste. Sorry, I just smacked my lips right in the middle of the... You sell an item, this gains 1 value, have increased maximum health equal to 10 times this item's value. Does this work in my inventory? We'll have to wait and see if the game updates and increases my everything. Doesn't look like it's going to work. No, okay. When I sell anything, well, yeah, I think both of you are gone actually, right? Because, oh, well, no, I needed something small to put in front of the crystal bonsai, which means you attack faster, so you're gone. Okay. Equal to 10 times this item's value, increase max health. You're not useful yet, but I can see a world in which you become useful. Things I say to myself in the mirror every morning. So depressing. What the hell? When you slow haste a weapon 1 second, that would be pretty good. Honestly, all things considered, that'd be pretty hype. I may have screwed up because I left the pistol sword in, but I'm fairly certain this deals damage. Yeah, even if I use this slingshot without it having any ammo, it still works. So, paralyzing rush would go pretty hard. When you use an adjacent weapon, slow one item for 2 seconds, that might also go pretty hard. But chances are he just gives us any of the insect wings that he has. This fight takes so long for us to finish. Which is good because succulents get a little bit more buff, you know? Like get a little bit more big number go up. When you use an adjacent weapon, slow one item for 1 second. What's our fastest weapon? It's got to be the slingshot, right? I don't think we have a faster weapon than the slingshot. The fang goes off every 4 seconds. We need something that works off of slowing. Realistically speaking, you might work, but we need something that works off of slowing. That's not just the power drill, because the power drill's kind of, maybe it's pointless to have the bushel in at this point. I probably should have checked the stats to see if the bushel was any good. Attend an economic seminar. You might give us an upgraded pawn shop, which would be pretty fancy. I feel like the rolling pin's just never going to get used. Well, let's have a look. Let's take a little sniff into what's happening in the free session. You have +1 income for each property that you have, including stash. So I get +1 income. Yeah, that's not bad. This might genuinely. I know that we've done around about 8 episodes or 9 episodes of this now. I mean, I've done 10 runs, but some of those runs have not made it to episodes for one reason or another. I think this might be the most amount of skills that we've gotten so far in runs. Okay. You are useless if I put you in, because all you're going to do is give me 70 max health. This has the chance to go off, I think. You need to come out. Do we put you in? Just to get off a bunch of slows? Slow every 5 seconds, slow every 3 seconds. And then do what with it? Put the power drill in so it goes off more often? But then this only has a limited number of go-offs, right? So this will slow 10 times, 12 times. This will slow once. This is only getting 2 seconds of charge over just this having 24 more damage. I feel like this having 24 more damage might be better. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, hang on. I didn't realize that this was like this effect was 1-to-1 with the damage that it's actually got on the board. Okay, hang on. That might have changed things. Thinking. Accessing the brain. I don't feel like the blighter does anything into this at the moment. Other than the fact that it's got 2% extra burn, so it's got 6% burn chance, which is pretty huge. I'm thinking about taking this bushel out. Because it's like succulence is just hand over fist doing better than it. If we have the setup like this, then at least this power drill is doing something. And this slingshot, I think this is like 50 damage each shot. Realistically speaking, because this is activating every time that the slingshot shoots, the slingshot is getting the +20 damage buff regardless. But having it like this means that I think this can crit more, because I don't think the damage off of this can crit when it's used as a skill. I don't know, man. I don't know. Realistically speaking, I feel like this means that neural toxin needs to be here, right? But then that means it's going to slow far less. So maybe it's like this. Because then this will get the damage buff. This is better to have the damage buff if we have multiple items with ammo, but because we've only got the one, it doesn't really matter which of these two it goes on. All right, let's move forwards. Let's progress. Let's take game actions and progress the game state. All right. This man has a really weird build. And watch as it completely annihilates ours. I mean, the healing's doing God's work. The healing is it's putting in effort. I was about to say these rocket boots would go really nice if you want to drop them for us, but that's not how the game works. So we won't be asking for the rocket boots actually. Wow, I feel like Power Drill actually had like a really significant impact. I got so scared because that Jit just crit. When you slow, this gains 5 damage for the fight. Ah, he's just like me, for real, for real. Okay, this did 360 damage. This slowed 6 times. This slowed 12 times. No, it's activated 8 times and slowed 12. That doesn't make sense. This activated 4 times and slowed 6. What are these stats? Oh, because I went under half health, so it slowed all items. So this got slowed, this got slowed, this got slowed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it slowed 6 seconds. This slowed 12. But it got used 8 times. I feel like this doesn't get used though. This did 300 damage, which isn't awful, honestly. We might be onto something. We've hit our second win, which means that we're 1 win away from having a personal best on the channel. Positive thinking, positive thinking. We do need to speed this up a little bit though. Mountain Pass to go for a fight. And then if the fight's good for us, we can put Crystal Bonsai in. I keep going to sit with my legs crossed, but I can't actually do that at this desk. Lose 1 income and gain 6 gold. Ironically, might just be better for us, but like we'll take this. Go risky. It's just a free item. It is a business card, which is completely useless for us. So that's the easiest sell of an item that I've ever seen in my entire life. Technically speaking, we can visit merchants just to get 1 value on the merchant on the business card, but it's so bad that there's no point in doing so. So I'm just going to sell that and just make everybody's life easier for us. Eating contest. We have so much stuff in our inventory. All right, you're going. I think the bushel also has to go. We don't have anything that has poison. Do we need to sell it for the extra 1 chocolate bar? Is that really worthwhile? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I don't think it's worthwhile selling any of our items for 1 chocolate bar. Maybe bushel. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I changed my mind. I immediately changed my mind. Please don't make me alter it further. I will take my 5 chocolate bars, which will increase the value of my pawn shop. I've broken the game. Please let me look into my chest. No? All right, cool. Exit to main menu. This is what you get for not paying maximum attention at all times. Okay, there we go. We've got our 5 chocolate bars. Pawn shop stonks is paying dividends. So now if we want to put it in, we get 160 max health. Yes! No, bad. Dire Inglet has obsidian fangs and a bunch of pelts. Oh, and broken shackles. Broken shackles was kind of huge in that one run that we did. There might be something there, but I think we just fight Loan Shark. I don't know if we beat Loan Shark. Loan Shark is scary, I think, for us. What is this going in instead of? Are you going in at all at this point? I think you go in instead of the lighter, right? If we're trying to still like max your value. I think we just fight the Dire Angler. I don't think the Loan Shark has anything that's significant enough for us to want it. Obsidian Fang might honestly go hard instead of the pepper spray, which is doing nothing for us. I mean, it's not doing nothing. It's triggering power drill like 4 or 5 times on average when we hit half health, which isn't nothing. Okay, if we're going to be pedantic, it's not nothing. But the lifesteal's kind of nice, right? I mean, it wasn't that nice for him, apparently. He got, like, shot in the head with it. He got killed by a power drill to the skull. There it is. I asked for it, and there it is. Upgrade a silver tier or lower item. Am I insane for thinking it might need to be the neural toxin? I'm opening up How Bazaar for the first time in this video. We are 36 minutes into the video and I'm opening up How Bazaar. Slow 1 item for 2 seconds when upgraded. That's not crazy good. I think the slingshot gets extra, yeah, it gets +3 at gold for each small item that you have. And it also doubles its damage up to from 30 to 60. Wait, hang on. You're doing me a think there, because pistol sword is doing pretty decent damage for us. Power drill, I think its damage just increases. Yeah. Is it slingshot? That seems weird if it is. Alternatively, monocle. Monocle could go hard because we are starting. This would be 190 shield. Like, that's not bad. 190 shields on a 6-second cooldown. It's actually kind of bad now that I'm saying it out loud and thinking about it. It's not Obsidian Fang, so let's not, you know what, let's just close. Although pawn shop, when you sell an item, this gets 2 value and I get increased max health equal to 15 times its value. Look, honestly, I think that the damage is just too good on the slingshot. But I think we have to take it. That went up 30 damage, and now it's got 18 shots, which means that pistol sword's going to attack well, attack, but it's going to do stuff more often. I don't want a temporary boost. I don't think a small weapon would be crazy good for us unless it was a small weapon that also slowed. But let's have a look. We tried that. It didn't work. So I'm going to say thank you for the meal. I'm going to pay my bill and I'm going to walk out the door with a smile on my face. But I'm not going to be visiting this restaurant any further. Docks for a tool, docks for a tool, docks for a tool. Small non-weapon item for free. Docks, well, I mean, if I'm getting a small non-weapon item, I might as well go to the docks, because then that gives me the option to get a weapon if I feel like it. Get a tool. A tool could do something with this power drill. But what would we take out for it? I feel like the pepper spray needs to go, because I feel like it's really not doing anything. Neural Toxin is working well because it's next to pepper spray, which is a weapon. But if we just had a faster weapon, so maybe it's a weapon. If we get a small weapon that fits in, it might honestly be better to put this Obsidian Fang in, which is kind of crazy to me to think about. Let's go weapon. Your weapons gain 3 damage for the fight, and when you use another tool, charge this 1 second. We have 2 tools? We have 2 tools and a toy. We have 3 tools. Your weapons gain 3 damage for the fight on a 9-second cooldown though. But what would I be taking out? To start off with, this is definitely just going in instead of this. Because this is just a little bit faster and it's lifesteal, which is better than the slow. The slow would give us a big charge on power drill? But this is a tool. This is part of the synergy. My friend, you can't look at the synergy and then take away the synergy. That's not how it works. Tool, 3 seconds, 6 seconds, 10 seconds. This is not going off very often. I would need to take you out. But I feel like you are just, I mean, you're only 24 damage. And this is 24 damage every 3 seconds. This is in 9 seconds. This is 30 damage plus, this is technically 30, 3, 6, 9, 12. This is 42 value every 9 seconds. This is 24 value every 3 seconds, regardless of if it has ammo or not. This is scaling, which we did say that we needed.
That money's
Not gonna make itself. Let's go. I think I'm gonna leave this in. If we get another tool that works better, then sure. Moist Gal 29. Sounds like a, anybody remember Omegle? That's like an Omegle username that you would see pop up. My friend, what happened to your board? Never mind. Carry on. I was about to give him a lot of shit for his board, but he is just clearly superior to us in almost every way, which is very unfortunate for us. He is simply going to just go so much harder than we are. we have no way of beating this level. This is a Northern Lion build. This right here is a certified Northern Lion classic. That's crazy. He's got user tool, 7 items in play, leftmost shield item. That one works. Small diamond tier items. This man has 5 skills. 1 of them works with his build. And he just rinsed us because that build is so simple and so easy to find on Vanessa that it just works. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should give Vanessa a try. I mean, realistically speaking, getting those 4 or 5 items is not super difficult. Maybe Vanessa has some of the hardest, easiest startings of all time. A small tool would fit in with our get a tool build. What would we put in instead? I feel like I think we currently have too many fingers and too many pies. You're gone. I'm never using you. Is there a world in which we get enough tools? 1, 2, 3. This would be 4 because I assume it uses another tool. So 3 tools. Let's have a look, I guess. Get a small tool. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty banging tool random drop to get. So I'm quite happy with that, if I'm going to be completely honest. We can go and try for another tool. And it's a small tool. And it's a weapon. And it's when you slow... Hang on. Is this great? When you slow, charge this 1. Every time you use this, it would slow for 1 second. When you slow, this gets buffed. This is going to buff everything. Is this... I feel like we're losing a lot of raw damage, and I think that if we're going to just put damage on one of these items, it's probably on the Obsidian Fang instead, right? I don't know if this is good or not. And I also don't know who to fight out of these 3 chuckle fucks. We are like 40 minutes into the video. I can definitely swear at this point. I'm in items, looking for monsters. Tyrant. Poison Tyrant. I thought he was Viper Tyrant. Yeah. Oh no, his skill's called Poison Tyrant. I see. Toxic Fang. Copper Ed. When you or your enemy poisons, gain 4 regen for the fight. That's actually kind of a crazy skill. Ammo 1 max. Both players get poison. Venom. 3 poison when you use an adjacent weapon. This gains 1 poison for the fight. Poison would help us out here because we do have the drill that cares about poison. But it's not a tool. But tool, and tool. And friend, and weapon. Is this faster than these guys at this point, though? Is it better to do something like this? Because what? You're going to charge 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is for every time all 4 of these go off. So you technically, you don't really have a 5-second cooldown. I don't know what I'm talking about. I think it's got to be you. And how am I putting this bonsai in without just like shitting myself and losing? Needs to be an adjacent weapon. I think maybe we just... Do we sell the bonsai here? I don't think so. But I just don't know what... I think maybe we just put you in over succulents. Maybe we're confident enough about fighting this Viper Tyrant that we don't really worry about succulents healing us that much. Alright, I'm a little bit worried about fighting this guy, but if it's the choice between two poison guys and the shock trooper who will just one-shot me, it's definitely one of the 2 poison dudes. But the Viper Tyrant is very spooky. This guy has a lot of poison and stacks it up very quickly. So we probably want to get the squeeze on him, for lack of a better term, relatively quickly. Our regen is doing a decent amount, and our Obsidian Fang is definitely helping out. But I'm afraid that it might not be enough because this man is stacking poison very quickly. We might have made a terrible mistake. He has 90 regen. The sandstorm needs to start now. Like quicken the pace, buddy. Come on. All right, now kill him. Quick, faster. No, we lost to the fucking snake, bro. No, my crystal bonsai fucking died. No way. It's down to 2 value. It's dead. I'm just selling it. Who cares? No. I just watched my entire life fade before my very eyes. My god. Gold tier skills, please. When your enemy uses a weapon, your shield items gain 5 shield. Your rightmost shield, your rightmost item. I guess it's got to be rightmost item has 24% increased crit chance. Hey, a free upgrade's pretty cool. On any item. Monocle. Maybe. What's hydraulic squeezer upgrade to? I'm blown away at how bad that fight just went for us. That's so sad. Weapons gain 6 damage and it deals 60 damage. It's not great for us, honestly. Okay. I think it's definitely you. What about Hamlet? Does he charge more? Nope. Nothing upgrades that actually matters here, I don't think. I think I do just want to take Monocle. Does Power Drill get double its damage? Nope. Everything that I think is wrong. More at 11. This is the craziest board that I've seen in a long time. I think I just got to upgrade you to Diamond because I've been wanting to get a run with you active for so long. This is now shielding. Like, it's not even shielding like 100%. It's shielding like 55 per second, which is awful. Slow skills. Travel almost anywhere. Get a non-weapon item. I just don't think that non-weapon items are going to do anything for us at this stage, my friend. But let's see. An Eagle Talisman is definitely a non-weapon item, but it is not a non-weapon item that I was expecting to see. No, sir. Do we put crit chance on the Obsidian Fang? just for the sheer fact that it's more survivability? I think the answer is yes. Okay. I think you're awful. I really think you're bad. Like, oh, you'd be good if we just had like a whole... If everything that we had was a tool and a weapon, we'd be sitting on easy street. But there's just like... It's just bad. It's just bad juju.
I'm huge.
This guy's got a lot of weapons. I can see a diamond piranha. Okay, this guy's gonna go way too fast for us, I think. And also not gonna run out of gas anytime soon, which is also sad. But it's alright, we have a non-critting obsidian fang, so we're obviously in the clear. I think I need monocle on the right, because the fang did literally nothing in that entire fight. What did you hit for 120? You shielded for 1,000. Get over here. What the? This is awful. Am I throwing away my whole build? Is it better for me to just run this here? Is it better for me to just run this? It means I just wasted my whole crit item, but I honestly think this might be better. You're so bad. You're so slow. Get out of here. Who cares? That's it. I'm done. Fate's Crossroads. Imbue an item with slow effects. Magnificent. What do I even get? What does Power Drill do with heavy? Slow one item for 2 seconds. We need something that does multiple slow. What about Pistol Sword? When you use an ammo item, slow one item for 2 seconds. Okay. What about Slingshot? One item for 2 seconds. Okay. What about Monocle? One item for 2 seconds. Say it with me. What about Lighter? Oh, one item for 1 second. What about Succulents? One item for 1 second. Neural Toxin. Double slow duration. Fantastic. Hamlet? One item for 1 second. It's not looking good, Chief. I think it is on Slingshot. Power Drill. One item for two. Well, Power Drill's one item for 2 seconds, and that'll go off relatively quickly, so sure, why not?
Getting hard to stay positive.
It is getting harder to stay positive, Pig. You are correct. You are very correct, actually, as a matter of fact. Small non-weapon item here, maybe. Jules Cafe. We're on death's door. Maybe this. Maybe this is enough to push us over the edge. Sure, give all my weapons an extra 25 damage. Maybe this is just enough. Just enough for us to squeak out a third win. Alright, let's get an item. This might fix the whole build. It didn't. Newsflash, it did not. But it is 4 gold, which is 12 shield, which is pretty good. Cosmic Rock. Rock your body. Dance, everybody. Make it hot in this party. Don't stop. Move your body. Any Fat Man Scoop appreciators? Oh, far out. Well, you crit for 822 shield, which is quite nice, which I don't think is what... Why are you gaining shield? Oh, because I'm getting gold! I'm like, why is it gaining shield? It's because I'm killing him and gaining gold. That's so funny. I didn't realize that it actively, like, updated as the... Dude, this would go so hard with a concealed dagger. Get out of here, you piece of shit. Who fucking asked you to be here when this gains haste? Get out of here. You are 12 shield. You think you're an item for my build? Wrong. You are 12 shield for my monocle. Silver tier item. 2 gold and a silver tier loot item. Your leftmost item gains 3 value. Silver tier item, please. Wow! When you sell this, get 3 small items from any hero. There could even be 3 monocles. What the fuck is this? Slow 1 item for 4 seconds and heal 20. When you sell this, your leftmost poison item get... Don't highlight this as if it's got poison. Don't do that. This gains 1 value when you sell this... Whatever. Slow 1 item for 4 seconds and this heals 20 every 8 seconds. It doesn't sound good. Get out of here. I got rid of the other one because I needed to still assess whether or not this is any good. 8 seconds for a slow and only healing 20 is pretty bad, honestly. You think you're an... What are you doing over here? You almost baited me into clicking you because you've moved all of the things all over the place. Get a small tool. Your weapons gain 2 damage this fight, and when you sell this, your weapons gain 6 damage. Ooh-wee! That is... technically, it is a small tool. And it is also 6 shield for my fucking monocle, man. Oh yeah, spare change, let's go. Hey. 9 shield for my monocle. Alright, ice cold refreshment. What a name. Not so much a name, more of a concept or an ideal.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
I can get behind it. Electric eels. What is this? What is... Bro. There are some dredges of builds down in this, like, day 8, 2 victories, no prestige bracket that I would never ever imagine in my wildest of days. And yet here we are. So much of my everything is being slowed. And I'm just like not doing anything. This is so sad. I can't believe this is what's gonna kill. This is what's gonna seal the deal. Electric eels cloak with crow's nest. This is what's going to be my undoing on this run. This is crazy. I'm going insane. What the hell? So much of my stuff was slowed for so long. Oh my lord, what do you mean? What was that? This slowed for 30 seconds. It went off 30 times and did 5,000 damage. The thing that did the most damage on my board was the slingshot and it did 1,300. Wow. Wow. What a crazy build to lose to. That's insane. That's actual insanity. I just witnessed, like, the most insane nonsense I think I've ever seen in this game. Ah, well, you know what? Another day, another failed run. We're up to 11 at this point. But you know what? Thank you so much for hanging out and being around me and watching this. And if you do enjoy it, please hang around for the next episode. Probably be tomorrow. Might not be. We'll see. Anyway, have a great whatever it is, wherever it is. Have a great whatever it is, wherever you are. And yeah, bye.